I want to raise my daughters with the kind of self-esteem that they never at a point in their life where they allow some nigga to drop them off at work in their car and drive the off. You understand? That's all I want. How you a nigga with no car? Let's start with that. Anybody in the back, ma'am? Anybody at that table? Anybody? I just need to know. How you let a nigga run up a car or run up miles on your car and your That's what I need to know. And then you will argue for him. He in the studio. This nigga ain't no goddamn studio. He pick you up late from your job. Your car smell like weed and failure. Get the out of here. This is the worst chore right here. This is the worst chore. Anybody hate vacuuming? I can't stay. You know why I don't like it? Because it don't do the one thing I need it to do, which is get that one piece of lint that's caught right there. You ever try to get that one piece of, you will tear up your wall trying to, you're like, pow, pow. Well, you try to finesse it, show. Finally you give up, you're like, this is some here, this is some all this stress in my life is making my hairline get thin. I'm sensitive about these lights because it's shining through my skull and onto my head. You know you're losing your hair when you wake up, be 3 hairs on your pillow like, we not coming with you. We done took you as far as we can take you. You might want to talk to some of them hairs in the back and see if they'll cover some of this in the front. You know you're losing your hair when you find yourself admiring other dudes' hairlines. I find myself looking at some guys going, look at his hair here. It's so thick and luxurious. I don't even want to wash my hair no more. Every time I do, I lose 3 soldiers. I can hear him quitting on me in the shower. We can't do it. My name's David Arnold. Thanks so much. The thought of hearing your parents destroys your soul, don't it? When I tell you my parents didn't give a about me coming up. My room was next to theirs. They was in there, they didn't have no kids. You understand? In the middle of the night, you want it? Oh, I want it. If you got it, then give it to me. Here it come, nigga, here it come. I'm like, what the is going on in there? I'm trying to grow up in here. What are y'all doing? I gotta go to church the next day and look at my mother catch the Holy Spirit. I'm like, oh no, bitch, I heard you last night. This is disrespectful. I'm a petty individual. Shit that shouldn't bother me destroys my soul. Do you understand me? I live in LA. My cousin came to stay with me. He was moved from North Carolina to LA. He said, we need 3 days. I said, I got you. A day and a half in, I went, can't take it no more. I need you to get your shit and go. And it ain't for the reasons you put people out. It ain't like they was running up bills or they wasn't chipping in on food. That ain't the problem. This was the problem. The problem was the nigga was using too much ice. That was the problem. It was too much. You understand? I'm an ice man. I bought a brand new state-of-the-art refrigerator to make sure I get a fresh glass of ice every time I go to get something to drink. But I noticed that ever since him and this girl been walking around this house, the ice in here been real scarce. That's all I'm saying. You ever go to your refrigerator expecting you get that, yeah. 2 cubes, I'm like, where the is all the ice? Chris walked by with 2 fresh tumblers full of ice. And I'm like, nigga, you gotta go. I told my wife, I said, Julie, Chris and them gotta go. She said, what's wrong with you? I said, you're using too much ice. She said, are you crazy? She said, you gonna put your family out because of ice? I said, it ain't just the ice usage. He disrespecting my ice functions as well. I'm a cubed ice man. He obviously is a crushed ice guy. But it seemed like to me, after you get your crushed ice, you put the function back on cubed ice. As if not off the only 2 cubes you obviously think I deserve. Get your shit, you gotta go. Let me tell you something. If your kids ain't shit, stay with me. If your kids ain't shit, you should have to suffer through your kids not being shit by yourself. You understand? Don't be inviting society out to watch your kid fail at whatever it is you forcing them to do, all right? First of all, don't set your kids up to do shit you know they're not gonna be good at. First up, that little fat ballerina. You know who I'm talking about? You know who the I'm talking about. She this tall, she 138 pounds. She ain't no dancer. She ain't got a dancer's body. It ain't gonna work out for her. You understand? She is a linebacker. You understand? Let's get her future started today. You hear me?
I'm petty. Is anybody else petty? You know, this is the problem. I realized I was petty a few days ago. This is the problem with being petty. When you're petty, it's something you gotta suffer through by yourself. Because you can't tell nobody else about it because you're petty. You know what I'm saying? And I knew this was the case because I had my cousin, he was staying with me, him and his girl. And they were supposed to stay for like 2 weeks. About 3 days in, I couldn't take the shit no more. I couldn't take it. I needed them to leave. You understand? And I didn't want them to leave for reasons you want people to leave. Like, you know, it wasn't like they wasn't helping with the rent or food. That wasn't the problem. This was the problem. The problem was, the nigga was using too much ice. That's the problem. I swear to God, this shit was annoying the fuck out of me. Right? You understand? I'm an ice man. You hear me? I need a full glass of ice every time I get something to drink. But I noticed that since him and his girl been around, the ice around the house been scarce. That's what I noticed. You ever go up to the machine and 2 cubes fall out? I'm like, we're on the fucking ice. Then this nigga walks by with 2 fresh tumblers full of ice. Hey, what's happening, Dave? Nigga, you gotta go. You gotta go. You're using too much ice. I told my wife, I'm like, listen, Julie, Chris, he might need to go. She's like, why? I was like, the nigga's using too much ice. She's like, really, David? You gonna put your cousin out because he using too much ice? I said, that ain't just it, Julie. He disrespecting the ice functions, too. You understand? I'm a cubed ice man. He obviously is a crushed ice guy. But it seemed like to me, after you use your crushed ice, you would put the function back on cubed ice, since the nigga who paid for everything like cubed ice. So I don't fuck off and grind up the only 2 cubes you gonna leave me. Anybody ever seen what 2 cubes of crushed ice look like? Anybody ever bought $5 worth of cocaine? Anybody? The shit evaporates when you fill your glass up. Nigga, you using too much ice. You gotta go. Let's go.
You take that phone from them, it's unbelievable how that phone will send them into a tailspin. I need my phone, my wife, I need my phone, I gotta do my homework, I can't do it without my phone. The calculator, I ain't have no phone coming up. You better use goddamn I remember we went to the store, you know, where you got to go buy school supplies, right? And first of all, the amount of money I done dropped on school supplies don't equal these grades I'm getting at the house. They don't equal, you know, $400 at Target with $7 grades. This shit is bad. One of them calculators with all the little shit, like, you know them calculators that got all the shit on it that I don't even know how to use this whole left side of the calculator. I don't know what none of this shit over here is. I ain't never seen some of these symbols. They need my wife argued the calculator $59. She argued they need this for school, but then when it's time for school and I take the phone, they need the phone, and I'm like, what about the calculator? What about the 120 I dropped on 2 Where the fuck is the calculators? And I'm the crazy one because I'm always angry. That's me. They always blame me. Why are you always so upset, Daddy? I'm like, I don't know. But I know this. I know when I live by myself, I could always find a spoon. I do know that. I don't know why I'm so upset, but...
This is the thing, me and my wife, we get into it constantly about what I do. Because I don't have no traditional 9 to 5. You know, like if you ain't at the job upset and miserable, then you must not have no real job. You know what I'm saying? My wife, she quick to go, everything's not a joke, David. Right? And I'm like, all this shit in the house says it is. woman off, let her see you rested. Am I lying? Nothing. Nothing pisses a woman off like a man at rest. You understand me? I don't give a damn what you did all day. You could have built an ark. You could have put out a forest fire. When she walk in the house, your ass better be in motion. You understand? That's why when I'm at home, I keep a tool belt strapped on me at all times. As soon as she walk in, I jump up and measure anything. I'm like, huh? No, I can't do that. I'm about to put a jacuzzi on the stove. Respect what I'm doing. Everything. Anna Grace in 2nd grade. And we doing homework now. And I'm gonna be honest with you, me and my wife, we ain't good at the homework. We just ain't got no patience to see nobody through one sitting of homework. Because at any moment, one of us is gonna snap. And the other one got to come in there and relieve them like a tag team wrestling team before we kill this child. You understand? Because I'll be in my office working, I just hear my wife lose it. Anna Grace, you need to focus. That's when I walk in immediately like, all right, let's go. Tap out, tap out. Come on, tap out. You're scaring the baby. Tap out. Then I take over like I'm going to be any better, right? I'm like, Anna Grace, listen. What's 2 plus 3? She say 5. I said, very good. Now, what's 3 plus 2? She say, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? She said, well, that's different. I said, it's not different, it's the same. She said, no, it's not. I said, how is it different? She said, this is 2 and 3. I said, yeah. She said, that's 3 and 2. I said, yeah. She said, is that different or is that the same? I said, okay, it's different, but it's the same. She said, it's not the same. I said, Anna Grace, it's the same. My wife walked in and said, come on, let's go, tap out, tap out. Come on, you're scaring the baby, tap out. Now me and my wife in the kitchen, we arguing, because I'm mad that she done tapped me out in my house, right? I'm like, listen, woman, you don't tap me out in my house. She said you was yelling at the baby. I said I wasn't yelling, I was talking loud. She said talking loud and yelling is the same. I said it's not the same, it's different. My daughter walked in and said, Daddy, it's the same. Come on, tap out, you scared mama, tap out. I'm David man. I got 2 daughters. When you have daughters, you look at it differently. I want to raise my daughters with the kind of self-esteem that they never at a point in their life where they allow some nigga to drop them off at work in their car and drive the off. You understand? That's all I want. How you nigga with no car? Let's start with that. Anybody in the back, ma'am? Anybody at that table? Anybody? I just need to know. How you let a nigga run up miles on your car and your That's what I need to know. They pick you up late from your job, your car smell like weed and failure. Get the out of here.